In his first 100 games for Chelsea, the legendary Frank Lampard managed just 15 goal involvements. The king of the bridge, Eden Hazard, had 58, but Cole Palmer, he just shattered the record books with an unthinkable 74. Chelsea fans call these men untouchable gods, but the data just exposed a truth that makes the old guard very uncomfortable. Today, we're putting Cole Palmer through a 5-level gauntlet against the greatest icons to ever wear the blue shirt. We're comparing prime stats, match-winning impact, and the cold-blooded reality of the numbers. Level 1 starts with a legend Palmer has already left in the dust, and wait until you see the king waiting at level 5. Level 1. Juan Mata. To Chelsea fans, Mata was El Mago, the man who assisted the most famous corner in the club's history. In his first 2 seasons at the Bridge, Mata was a creative god, recording 43 goal involvements in the Premier League. Most fans thought that level of output from a midfielder would never be seen again, but then came Cole Palmer. In just his first 50 Premier League games for Chelsea, Palmer didn't just beat Mata's record, he left it in the rearview mirror with an absurd 56 goal involvements. Think about that. Palmer provided more goals and assists in 18 months than the Player of the Year Juan Mata did in his entire Chelsea peak. Mata was a magician, but Palmer is a one-man industrial machine. If you think that gap is wide, wait until you see level 2, because we're moving from the magician to the man they called the King of London. Level 2. Gianfranco Zola. Voted Chelsea's greatest ever player in 2003, Zola was the little magician. He spent 7 legendary seasons at the Bridge, racking up 101 goal involvements in the Premier League. He is the gold standard for Chelsea creativity. But here is where the data gets disrespectful. It took Zola 229 games to reach those 101 goal involvements. In just 100 games for Chelsea, Cole Palmer has already hit 74. Think about that. In less than half the games it took a club legend to build his entire legacy, Palmer is already 75% of the way there. If Palmer continues at this rate, he won't just pass Zola. He'll double his entire career output before he even turns 26. Zola gave us the magic, but Palmer is giving us a level of dominance that makes the little magician look like an amateur. But if you think the eye test is dead, wait until you see level 3, because we're moving from the magician to the king of finals, and the stats are about to get even more insane. Level 3. Didier Drogba. The king of finals, the man who owned Wembley. Drogba is the ultimate Chelsea icon, but if we look at the raw data from his first 100 games at Stamford Bridge, the results are actually embarrassing for the legend. In his first 100 Chelsea appearances, Didier Drogba, a literal striker, managed 46 goals and 22 assists. That's a total of 68 goal involvements. A world-class start for any player, right? Wrong. Because Cole Palmer, playing from midfield, has just hit his 100th game with a staggering 74 goal involvements. But it gets even more disrespectful. It took Drogba 8 seasons at Chelsea to score 3 hat-tricks. Cole Palmer? As of February 2026, he has already smashed 4 Premier League hat-tricks in just over 2 seasons. Think about the reality. A 23-year-old kid from Manchester is officially more clinical and more productive than the most feared striker in Chelsea's history was at the same stage. Drogba won the trophies, but Palmer is breaking the records. But if you think this is a robbery, wait until we get to level 4, because we're putting Palmer up against the man they said was unmatchable, the king of the bridge, Eden Hazard. Level 4. Eden Hazard. For most of you, this is blasphemy. Hazard wasn't just a player, he was a vibe. He is arguably the most talented individual to ever wear a Chelsea shirt. In his first 100 games for the club, Hazard was a force of nature, recording 58 goal involvements. He made the Premier League look like a playground. But while Hazard was playing for the highlights, Cole Palmer is playing for the history books. In his first 100 games, Palmer has recorded 74 goal involvements. That's 16 more than the prime version of Eden Hazard. Think about the disrespect. Palmer has already matched Hazard's career high for penalties scored, but with a higher accuracy. And while it took Hazard 7 years to reach 50 goals for Chelsea, Palmer hit that milestone in February 2026, doing it in nearly half the time. Hazard gave us the memories, but Palmer is giving us the numbers that win titles. If you think the Prince of the Bridge just got dethroned, you aren't ready for level 5, because we're moving to the man who literally is Chelsea's history, the final boss, Frank Lampard. Level 5, Frank Lampard, the final boss. He is the highest scoring midfielder in Premier League history. He is the heartbeat of Chelsea's greatest era. To many, Frank Lampard is Mr. Chelsea, completely and utterly untouchable. But if we judge them by the same 100-game yardstick, the comparison isn't just surprising, it's a total humiliation. In his first 100 games for Chelsea, Frank Lampard managed 15 goals and 8 assists, a total of 23 goal involvements. Now look at Cole Palmer. In his first 100 games for this club, he has recorded 45 goals and 29 assists. Think about that. Cole Palmer has produced 3 times the output of Frank Lampard at the same stage of their Chelsea careers. 74 goal involvements against 23. It's not even a debate, it's a statistical slaughter. Even the hat-trick record has fallen. It took Lampard 13 years to set his marks. Palmer has already smashed 4 Premier League hat-tricks in just over 2 seasons, eclipsing Lampard's career record before he's even reached his prime. Lampard won the trophies, but Palmer is rewriting the definition of a Chelsea legend. The stats don't lie. The king has been dethroned. Is Cole Palmer already the greatest to ever do it at the Bridge? Or does Lampard's trophy cabinet still mean more than Palmer's record-breaking numbers? Drop your verdict in the comments. This is one debate that is just getting started.